Okay, so this is going to be the Interactables testing phase, which is basically talking about items that I can interact with, objects I can interact with, and items I can collect, such as loot. And as you can see displayed on the screen, we've got an inventory of items, and I'm going to be showing how that is collected as well as used. So test number 3 is doors can be opened. I've shown that previously in other tests as it's a given, but I can also show that you can use a silver key and a gold key to open doors. So I will be showing that individually. This I will simply just show that you can open a door which doesn't require an item, and open this door which never requires an item as I manually assigned it. And as you can see, it opens. Okay, so I'm currently in the Unity editor, and I've spawned myself over here. There are no enemies. Make my life much easier. I'm here to show 3 again, but this time I'm going to be simulating silver keys. So if I just very quickly turn off the music and reduce the master sound so I can hear myself think, we can now, if I interact with an object with the door, then what that will do is, well, it will tell me whether I can use it or not. So if I press space here, there you go, you heard an error sound. No matter how many times I press that, I can never open that door unless I have a silver key. Some doors require silver keys. One door on the map requires a gold key. This has all been described in the project itself, but here we go. So there you go. Okay, so this is test 3.2 and 3.3. So for the purpose of the gameplay, so I can easily show it to you without any interference of enemies, this is the Unity editor, and I'm going to be showcasing that chests can open and drop items which can be then collected and will be updated in the UI. Of course, this has already been shown previously, but this is as we're going through it chronologically, I need to mention that this is the test plan for 3.2 and 3.4. So if we just if we turn off all the music there for a second, so look, as you see, we open the chest, and the item follows me. It follows me for a little bit, and it'll stop. That is also 3.5. To showcase 3.5, which is that items follow the player, I'll be breaking a box. As you can see, the coins follow the player for a little bit, and then they stop. This gives a good realistic effect and allows the user to collect the items a little bit easier. This also ties in with 3.6, which is that items can be collected by the user. And as I have just shown, as you see there, items can be collected by the user. Now, to tie that back in, we're going to turn the sound effect back on and the master. So, we've now got 3.1, 3.3, and 3.1 and 3.3, which both state that doors have sound effects and chests have sound effects. So, as you heard in the corner there was a little sound to signify that the door was opening. Sorry, the chest was opening. There was also a sound of picking up the item. And here, we're going to open this door, and you should hear a sound. There you go. There's a respective sound for that. But if we didn't quite hear it, then here's there you go. So that confirms it. It's definitely there. We'll just do one more with one more door to showcase 3.1 and 3.3. There you go. That's 3.1 doors have sound effects. 3.3 chests have sound effects. Continuing on where we left off, we're going to be looking at 3.7, 3.8, and 3.10, all in order. So the first one we need to look at is, well, actually, we're going to go with 3.8 first. Interactable objects have an animation. So, an interactable object, it doesn't really have an animation. That's just a change of state. But there is animation for chests. As you see, there was an opening animation there. And there's also an animation for the NPC, which we need to move on to now. So I'm currently in the Unity editor, and if I just collect some coins, as you see, I changed from the start the money count so that I can easily interact with the NPC and purchase all the upgrades. So that moves on to the next test idea, which is the NPC can be interacted with and has animations as well, and that also has sound effects. So if we move over and I interact, as you see, he interacted, he made a laughing noise, and as you can see, there was a little bit of a bling, is what I've called, it's what I've named as well, and my stats are upgraded. So if I do that again, there you go. Now, I've already showcased this in the player testing about the stats, but I was just trying to describe that the NPC can be interacted with as well, and has an animation, has a statement. So, moving on from that, we're also a lot faster, which makes my life easier in the testing. What we're going to do is we're going to get some keys. I think I'm going to need another key. I'm just going to go around the map and get keys so that what we can do is then go straight to the gold key. So right, here we are. So I'm in the gold key room, and as you can tell, it's quite difficult to get to using all those keys. And that's the good thing about it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to open this chest, and there you go. I get the golden key. That is test plan 3.10, and as you can tell, I had a little bit of a sound effect. That little sound effect is trying to tell the user that they've reached the final key. So what we do then is use this key to open another door, a specific door, again assigned with that item in mind, again manually assigned by myself and placed at the edge of the map. Of course, what I've tried to do is made it so that the golden key is the furthest possible distance from the exit, to maximize the time spent in the level and the difficulty of the level. So if we just go through here, move over here, look, this is the final exit. And as you'll see, if you watch the gold key count, use it, of course it disappears because it wasn't supposed to be there anyway. It only appears when you have the gold key. And there you go. That's the congratulations, you escaped there, and that's the end of the game.